It is time for the question of the week. So with that, man, we got to come out of that African American study. We got to get off that. We got to start getting more into the Aboriginal Negro of America study, the true American in eyes, the studies that they keep avoiding after they declassified us out of our identity, culture, heritage, land, and creator. It's time for us to come back to it. We done lost our spirituality, everything, based off of what they've done to us, and we're waking up to our real reality by studying and researching, investigative researching for ourselves today. Because that African American study ain't telling us the truth about our heritage here in America. For some reason, the Aboriginal Negroes of America, the indigenous Nijis of America, no one's talking about those writings of the wall, those black so-called black folks on the walls out here, on the hieroglyphics out here. They automatically hushed up. The Olmec heads out here, they all seem to just fall through the vacuum. That all these millions of Negroes being right here in America is not being talked about at all. But you get a whole African American study. Oh, in 1619, the colonizers said they ran Africa and somehow was fighting all sorts of crazy stuff on all different fronts, from Africa to Spain, Portugal, and Europe, and what was going on out there with the Moabites and all that stuff, and the Swarty Jews, meaning so on, to all the beefing and the battlings that it was doing out here in Americas. They was just everywhere, battling everybody, destroying everything, and was able to take 700 trillion million people from Africa to bring them to America. Man, please, we got to come out of these fairy tales that these shills keep trying to sell us, so we don't rebel on our own land. So we don't wake up to the fact that we at home being duped, being put into a position where we stuck in ghetto slums and hood while everybody else is using our resources. While everybody else is getting an economic flow over us, while we sitting at home and they're coming from all their different countries and being able to be economically sound here in America, while we being taught by our colonizers how to think for ourselves. The same people who Holocaust us, massacred and genocide us, we got to listen to their school curriculums, institutions, religious unions, you name it, in order for us to be sound here in our own land, in our own country. And the moment we try to separate, the moment we try to liberate, the moment we try to ask for justice for crimes against humanity, they don't know what to do. They don't even know how to give us our reparations. But yet they're going to give you your mind back. They're going to give you your identity back in the form of what they're saying you are. Come on, man. Let's be real. When we going to come out of these fairy tales and start dealing with the fact that anybody that Holocaust massacred and genocide you, them or their children will never tell you the truth. Now, any individual person could be the most beautiful person in the world. We're not talking individuals, so get out your feelings. We're talking about the collective here. Those that dominate our resources, those that dominate the economic floor in America, those that dominate all the land and all the reality of what it means to have an empire right here in America called United States. Those that dominate it keeps us on the federal census of ethnic hate crimes in America as number one to be hated in the country. We on the top of the list. Those are the same people that's telling you African American, but won't give you a bill pass protection against the hatred that they created all around you for you to live under. Same folks that telling you African American won't give you reparations for crimes against humanity done to your bloodline that's owed to you legally, while they give out cash money to everybody else. You don't see something wrong with that? You don't see that there's some type of trick bag that you being handed, that they spend so much money trying to teach you that you're not from the land, at the same time won't do nothing to help liberate you to be your own nation? How did that work? You can't self-empower and be able to build and create with your own hands off of the economic floor that they done snatched from up under your feet, because they won't give you nothing back to build off of. But yet still, they're going to give you back where you're from and who you are and what's your nationality, in the form of being 100,000 miles overseas on the basis of that's who you are and where you're from. Man, come on, guys. We got to stop playing these fairy tale games, and we got to start acknowledging the fact that there are many of our people that look like us that has really sold us the trick bag along with them, so that way they can get that bag of their own for their own goods, for their own legacy. Money talk, BS walk, man. That's just what it is. So you're going to get a lot of our people that the colonizers can slide down on, that's already struggling in ghetto slums and hoods, already that got that self-hatred for themselves, that'll sell you out 100% for that bag. And they'll be on every airway, in every university, in every religious union, you name it, pushing whatever agenda that the colonizers want them to push on you for that bag. And we running around accepting that stuff. But those that done got deleted, those that done got moved up planet based off of pushing the real truth for us, we don't go chase down the information that they was in the receipts that they was putting out to continue to push their legacy. We don't chase down the movement process of what they was doing to keep that movement going. We chase down and listen to those that help remove them. We got to come up out of that, man. The African American study is for Africans. Let them deal with that. But us Aboriginal Negroes of America, the true American NIs, the endogenous Negroes of America, we need our own information from right here that they've been covering up. And it's coming out. You got many brothers and sisters, and I've been saying it for a long time, that's pushing this real that's going on right now with the documents, ledgers, decrees, books, writings, you name it, artifacts, hieroglyphic artifacts that's showing you that you always been in America. And no matter what the colonizers say, we don't have to accept their story that is being pushed on us and our children, because they control the school curriculums, they control the programs, TVs, universities, TV programmings, you name it. We don't have to accept that. It's up to us as a nation of people to chase down our own reality, investigate or research our own reality, and cross-reference everything, and always ask the question about everything, because you cannot trust no one that won't give you justice in the form of law right now when it comes to right now sitting here under crimes against humanity done to our bloodline. They won't even give us reparations. They won't even give us our just due that they owe us legally, but they're going to give you back an identity. They won't even give you a bill passed to protect you from all the oppression, all the chaos, all the stuff you had to survive as a bloodline here in America based off of what they have done to you. They won't give you a bill passed for protection against a crime right now, but they're going to give you back your identity. Come on, man. Stop playing, man. They won't give you back your identity because they wouldn't have spent hundreds of years of trying to declassify you out of it. They won't give you back the reality of that you had at home, because they understand what you would do knowing that you at home and all this happened to you at home. Because nobody in their right stable mind would allow anything to happen to them in their own home without no get back. That's just what it is. So you can never ever be taught the truth about you being at home. And there's many of us that look just like us that'll take that bag to keep us in the same position of ignorance of our own reality. Thus running around here divided based off of what they've been putting and promoting to us for years now. It's time to come up out of that. It's time to start dealing with our own reality by investigative researching for ourselves, asking questions for ourselves, and checking those that's willing to sell us the same agendas that we've been hearing for years that don't move our people to no better place. May it be appointed representatives, may it be university, may it be professors, may it be religious union speakers. Who cares? If they're pushing the same agendas that we've been hearing for years that don't move our people into a better place and move our people into a liberated state of being our own nation, move our people into a better place in the sense of getting reparations, move our people into a better place in the sense of getting a bill passed to be protected from all the hatred that's out here, then we don't want them, and we're going to call them out. And with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. For that is the question of the week. You let me know. Peace, peace.